Christmas in July. It should kind of look like, little gingerbread people, like maybe on a beach or something like that. But what I want to show you is something that the Omni Grove Park Inn does. They say it is time for sure for gingerbread. The registration for the 31st National Gingerbread House Competition is open, and anyone can enter, from 5-year-olds to adults of any age. So the National Gingerbread Competition is a tradition, 31 years now. My first question to the lead judge was, how do you get all those people and get their gingerbread houses to Asheville to be judged?
The houses are brought individually, manually, by the people who created them. So let's say, for example, I've made a giant house and I live across the country. So I'm going to fly there and I might buy a seat on the airplane for my house. So it can sit right next to me and I can, babysit it. I might take it apart and put it in suitcases and check it as luggage. I might drive it with me and just hope for the best. And so they get there many different ways, but the mailman does not touch them.
That was a wild soundbite.
I know. Well, and I didn't expect for him to say that. I expected for him to say that maybe they came and then they had to assemble them, and he's like, oh no, they buy airplane tickets for these things.
It's serious.
Yes.
That's amazing. I have a lot of respect for folks who can create and design nice gingerbreads, because if you ever want to see a gingerbread house made wrong, come spend an hour or two with me.
Oh no, hang on there, because I did ask him about this, because I was like, these things are amazing. Now we're talking hundreds of entries every single year, and I go see the houses every single year, because you can go to the Grove Park Inn for free and walk in and see all these houses.
Nice.
I've never been to the Grove Park Inn.
Oh my gosh.
I've been to Asheville several times, but it's never made it on the list.
It is historic. You need to go sit by that fireplace. You need to go see that view.
And the gingerbread houses.
And the gingerbread houses.
Don't want to miss it.
Right. So the registration is open if you do want to take part. And really, kids as young as 5, all the way up, adults. Maybe, you're thinking to yourself, well, I just wish I could make the gingerbread houses be okay. I asked him about that.
I can't peer into everybody's kitchen to know exactly what's happening, but I think it could come down to patience. Even when I'm looking at the kids' entries at Omni Grove Park Inn, is maybe they were a little impatient. They got their walls up, they put their little icing on there, and then bam, I'm ready to go decorate. And I start putting things on, and then, oh my God, the whole thing collapsed.
So he says patience. All right. The Omni even has these piping directions so you can up your frosting game. And they have a house template as well. So I'm going to link you to all of these resources and the sign up for this year's competition.